I have the pleasure to present the J. Scott Award for Emerging Filmmaker. For those of you who don't know J. Scott, Jay was a critic for the Toronto Globe and Mail, and a fantastic critic, and had a great gift, I think, when he wrote about films. He, you know, from my experience reading him, I never got the sense he was judging films too much. He delighted in opening the box and having fun with a crappy film or a fantastic film. And it was always a pleasure to read J. Scott, so it's a real treat to give this award out in his honor. Ingrid Veninger, who is the recipient tonight. Ingrid's here tonight, and she'll be coming up in a moment. Ingrid began her film life as an actress, and one of her first performances was in a strange simulation of the movie War Games in high school with actor Bob Martin. This is relayed to me by Don McKellar, who I think also went to the same high school. And she, you know, part of the reason, you know, I think Ingrid makes great films is that her love of acting and her experience of acting. But I think once shortly after high school, once she started to grow the dreadlocks, it kind of limited her availability or her chances, I suppose. So she became a filmmaker. What's that?
Moms don't have dreadlocks.
Okay. Well, you know, whatever. Anyway, so she became a director. Films like Only and Mordra and the film with a very long name. Ingrid has an amazing talent to sort of make films out of nothing, out of spirit and honor and dedication and heart. She's an amazing spirit. She's an incredible woman. And it's my pleasure to introduce you to the fabulous Ingrid Veninger.
Would the Toronto Film Critics Association please stand up? You just all please stand up. Okay, Mark is up. Peter, Norman, Anna. Thank you. I mean, I get to have an award with J. Scott name on it, and that just means so much to me. And what I can say is it just gives me steam to keep going and keep making movies by whatever means necessary. Whether I get financing, whether I don't get financing, whether I self-distribute, whether I get distribution, it doesn't matter. Just by whatever means necessary, with passion and conviction and straight from my heart. That's what I'm going to keep on doing. And I can tell you that that the $5,000 award money, I mean, I almost felt like I could make a film with all of you tonight, sort of following all of you after this award, because I imagine it might get quite debaucherous later on. Who knows? But with the $5,000, it's going to go straight into my next feature film, which is a lo-fi musical fantasy lesbian love story road trip. Starting in St. John's, ends in Whitehorse, and I think, are you in? $5,000. Can I get a 10? And I like to imagine that J. Scott would like it. And I want to give a shout out to Ingrid Hamilton and to my partner John Switzer, who puts up with a whole lot, and to the Toronto International Film Festival, because without them I would absolutely have no career as a filmmaker. Thank you so much.
Most of the major decision makers in the Canadian film industry are in this room tonight. Can we agree on one thing. If a project comes into you and it's about a woman with dreadlocks, make it happen.